Hey, how old / young are you? I'm 24. Yeah, I'm 24, but I've shaved. I'm thinking of keeping a low beard for now. I mean, it's winter. It doesn't make much sense, but the other day I shaved because I wanted to, and it ended up looking fine. So yeah, I'm thinking of keeping it at this length or a bit shorter. I think it's fine. Looks like Alonso will be out in time for the start of qualifying as the light goes green and the Alpines are out on the track. So is the Sauber of, I think that is Zhou Guanyu? Yes, that is Zhou Guanyu. Shaved and tissues ready. Yeah. Yeah, the tissues are always ready. Oh, the same facial hair situation, bro. What, you're also shaving and thinking it looks fine? Or like little beard? German is hard when it comes to poetry. Well, good thing I'm not a poet then. So Sargent and Hulkenberg are out on track as well. Is this a formation lap? No, the race is tomorrow. This is the start of qualifying. No, Alonso? Yes, Alonso. Looks like he is going to be coming out very shortly. We still have 17 minutes to go to the end of the session. So it's still a long way. Magnussen's out, Russell and Stroll are also out on track right now. When do you finish your shaving? What? What do you mean? Nur 24? Ja, nur 24, Jentel. What rhymes with Verboten? Just report that Kimi gave Fernando an Irish coffee. Oh, good. What Kimi? Now we have to specify. 5 o'clock shadow and or stubble does not the beard make. What? Es hat angefangen, jetzt wieder. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna start speaking in German in the stream because there's a lot of people that don't understand it, so it's good. And I also don't know a lot of stuff that you guys are saying, so that's also less than optimal. How does quali work? I'm confused on the chart thing. Yeah, no worry. Okay, let me explain that for you real quick. So it's 3 sessions. One is 18 minutes. The other one is 15 minutes, and the other one is 12 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. And in those 3 sessions, drivers have to go out, set the fastest times that they can before the time runs out. And once the checker flag is shown, people can finish their already started laps, of course, but no one can start a new one. And then the slowest 5 drivers get eliminated. That's repeated then for Q2. That's the second session of qualifying. And then Q3, no one gets eliminated, but the top 10 spots are set in stone for tomorrow's event, for tomorrow's race. Unless, of course, there are any penalties that will be applied before the start of the race, and that could affect the lining, the lineup for the race. But that's pretty much it. Ich verstehe alles. Okay, Antel, good for you. I don't. I can speak basic level German and read it, but because of the weird writing they use, I am unable to write it. What weird writing? It's normal writing. Was sind deine Vorhersagen? Okay, what are your predictions? So I didn't know what Vorhersagen meant. So good. Well, honestly, I am a bit delusional today. I'm feeling a bit delusional. Um, so I'm gonna say it's gonna be Leclerc for pole, followed by Lando Norris, then Carlos Sainz, then it's gonna be Max Verstappen, Oscar Piastri, Yuki Tsunoda, Sergio Perez. Um, then it's gonna be Hamilton, and then Russell, and then Alonso. That's my completely, absolutely demented top 10 prediction for qualifying. Yes, it makes no sense, but that's what I'm going for today. I agree with you, except for Yuki. Dudes, it's looking really good. I mean, the Red Bulls have the Red Bulls. The Toro Rossos have pretty decent one lap pace. The predictions are saying they are higher up than Aston Martin, and they may be up there with Mercedes almost. And since Mercedes are struggling a little bit with the balance there, and Yuki we've seen is good on one lap pace, he may get up there. I'm not discarding it whatsoever. I stand by my predictions, even though I'm gonna get ridiculed and mocked at the end of this session. Mein Gott, muss das sein? What's your poll time prediction? Yeah, no, I'm not going that far. I've got no clue. Do you think Newey will move to another team? Well, up until last, sorry. Oh, that's a bit of an excursion to the gravel by, that's Alex Albon. No, yeah, that's Alex Albon there. So far, we've got Leclerc in P1 ahead of Ocon, Hamilton, Stroll, Sainz, Magnussen, Gasly, Hulkenberg, and Albon. That's absolutely insane. But yeah, you guys were asking me about Adrian Newey. Well, up until last race, I was saying I think he's gonna retire. I didn't really see it, him go into another team or something. But he said he wants to do a 5-year project now. So he could go for a 5-year project. So the door's open again. I honestly have no idea. If I had to lean towards one team, it would be Ferrari. I think Fred is convincing enough. I don't really see him going to McLaren or Williams, or Aston Martin, or Mercedes for that matter. So yeah, that's the only remaining option pretty much, and that's Alonso out on track. Good to see. Good to see. So let's see, Verstappen with a purple first sector. He will go to Sauber. Oh, hadn't really thought about that one. Imagine if he goes to Sauber. Oh, I hadn't even thought about. You guys tell me some stuff that I haven't even thought about. So out of left field. And yeah, I hadn't even stopped to consider it. That could be fun. Imagine Andrea not Andrea Stella, Andrea Seidel. There we go. Andrea Seidel with Carlos Sainz with Adrian Newey. That's like hashtag dream team over again with Nico Hulkenberg as well. Damn. That's a good one. I honestly really do want that to happen. Okay, Piastri, purple sector 1 as Norris tops the timing sheet ahead of Norris. As Verstappen tops the timing sheet ahead of Norris and Perez. Leclerc P4 right now. Let's see Piastri going through the second sector as we speak. Not a purple second sector, a 10th up on Max Verstappen's time though. And let's see, as he goes through turn 16 into 17 through 18, I will support the team if that happens. Dude, Audi coming in, that's going to be immediate support from me. A big manufacturer, that's the first time in a lot of time that that's happened. Piastri tops the timing sheets by almost a 10th of a second. Damn, I'm hungry. Why am I always hungry, guys? I'm always bulking, you know? And it doesn't really work, ever. You're the sandwich man. I don't think I've ever eaten a sandwich here, but yes, I eat some sandwiches. Sandwiches are good. Are really good. What's your hunger got to do with this race? It's not a race, it's qualifying. Stroll sets the 5th fastest time so far ahead of Leclerc. So McLaren really seem to be up there. Ferrari still have to improve a lot, though. Magnussen goes up into P9 right now as we are on board with Gasly. Jeez. Did you guys see that James May has got a new YouTube channel where he talks about, well, the other day he made a dish with cheese. And it was super interesting. Oh, Tsunoda up into P5. What did I tell you? Yellow flag on the first and second sector. Oh, has someone gone off? May have been Stroll, actually. Doesn't seem like anybody has stopped. Green flag. Track temperature 43 degrees. Yeah, that's pretty toasty. You're hungry because you're a big boy now. No, I'm hungry because I'm always hungry. I eat every 2 hours, and I haven't eaten in pretty much 2 hours. Sainz gets the third fastest time. Pierre Gasly goes up into fourth. Damn. Damn. Russell up into 6th now as Leclerc gets that P5 right now. Lewis Hamilton is going to be up next, coming across the line. Let's see what he can do. Hamilton can only improve his time slightly, stays 12th. Let's see, Stroll comes into the pits, Sargent comes into the pits, Magnussen, I think, comes into the pits as well. Yep. Oh yeah, so it was Logan Sargent then going out wide on the gravel there. My pie with beef has come out the oven now. Send you some. Oh damn. Why do you gotta do this, RS? Why? Okay, Alonso going out for a flyer now. The only part where the Aston Martins, he goes wide. And he goes out to the gravel. Shit. Oh well. Yeah. So I was saying the only that's such a okay, yeah. The car that Aston Martin has got absolutely no grip this weekend. It's uncontrollable. Stroll, Alonso even have been struggling with trying to keep it on the track all weekend long. Um yeah, that was a really bad outing. Yeah, he was lining up. Let's see what happened. Yeah, so understeer. A lot of understeer. And something flew out of the car there. Those bumps are not good for the floor. Luckily, it wasn't a lot of bumping. But damn. Oh, and Shal. Welcome to the channel, bro. 5 minutes to go to the end of the session. Let's see if Alonso's going to be setting a time or if he's going to be coming in. I think he's coming in. Yes, he comes in. So the only driver out on track right now is Albon, who's on an in lap, I think so. I think as well. Or is he not? He may be on a warm up though. He's going a bit too quick to be on an in lap. Yeah, Alex Albon staying out. Then one of two drivers not to upset a time so far. On the elimination zone, we've got Alonso, Hulkenberg, Zhou, Albon, and Sargent. None of the Williams drivers have set a time so far. Get up, Ricardo. Ricardo's in P14 right now. Ferrari the only ones with mediums on the first run? Yes. Yes, they are. Is everyone still in the pits? Yes, everyone apart from Alonso, who's just come out right now. There's your starting order. Oh, damn. I wish, bro. No, I don't think it's... Imagine Gasly starting P5. Alonso on the gravel says, Towel, dude, you're like 3 minutes late. Max Verstappen and Porsche 919 Evo. Well, the new Porsche 963 is pretty much the same now. Doesn't matter what happens, what race is on, they always win. Dudes, Cadillac last weekend, my God, what a way to screw up two different races completely free, you know? The 12 hours, the 6 hours of Spa, and then Laguna Seca in IMSA. Both of them screwed up by Cadillac. They were in it to win it, but yeah, Yobamba got a bit too overtake happy, let's say, too optimistic with a move, and ended up having one of the biggest crashes in the last few years at Spa. And then yeah, I mean in Laguna Seca it was this guy. Oh my God, I've got his image in my head, but I forgot the name. Either way, young Williams driver used to be. He went into the gravel with like 10 minutes to go, trying to overtake an LMGT3 car. Well, GT, there's a different name in IMSA, but still it's an LMGT3 pretty much. And yeah, it was damn. Okay, let's go back. 2 minutes to go to the end of the session. Alonso's front end is looking really bad right now. He's not improving on his time. Yeah, that car is absolutely a disaster. Alonso's in trouble. Yes, he is. Alonso is not improving. He might have aborted the lap. A minute and a half to go, so he's got to set it up now. Stroll and Sargent are coming behind, so he's got to let them through. Oh, Stroll and Verstappen, actually, sorry. One and a half minutes to go. Alonso lets Stroll through, and I think he may be getting a tow there. No, he's not. Okay, but he's starting a fast lap, though. Let's see. Times are being set right... Oh, no, he comes in. Oh, Alonso's out. Alonso's out in Q1. Damn. Okay, so Ocon improves up into P9. Just not this weekend. This... Whatever. Zhou up into 16th place, so he's out. Out of qualifying two drivers already. That's Sargent moving up into P14. So far, safe on qualifying. Bottas crosses the line only ahead of Sargent, P14. Nico Hülkenberg, he's in P20 right now with a purple second sector, comes across the line to set the fastest time so far. Damn. Yeah, so this is Nico Hülkenberg's first time racing in Imola in his life. Professionally, at least. So that's a good time. That's a good time for sure. Let's see. Piastri across the line now. No, he's going to be coming in. Norris coming in as well. So I think that's our bottom five. Yeah, so it's Sargent, Ricciardo, Zhou, Magnussen, and Alonso there. Time for Alonso to take a new engine, I think. Ricciardo up into 7th with the checker there. Yuki Tsunoda is going to be coming up next. Let's see, because this is not over. I thought it was, but it's not. Yuki Tsunoda up into P3. Okay, so Bottas seems to be out of qualifying right now. Zhou comes into the pits. Let's see, Leclerc across the line. He shoots up into P2 behind Max Verstappen, who set the fastest time. When did that happen? I completely missed that. With the medium tires, Leclerc as well. Hold up. Medium tires for Leclerc, who sets the second fastest time. And I think now that's it. So Bottas is out with Sargent, Zhou, Magnussen, and Alonso. Damn. Okay, so Verstappen is has set the fastest time, but keep in mind that Leclerc has got the medium tire, so hold up. This ain't over. This ain't over. Hülkenberg P3, Tsunoda P4. You guys thought I was crazy for saying Tsunoda P4, Tsunoda P6. Look at that. But Hülkenberg though, that's insane. Hamilton 200 from getting dumped. Yeah, P15 for Hamilton. That's all he could manage. Behind Albon, behind Stroll, behind Perez P12. It's a shaken up field from what we've seen so far. Did Alonso pick up some damage? I don't know, but I think so. Magnussen got blocked by someone. Who was that there? McLaren? Yeah, that was Lando Norris. Or was that Piastri? No, I think that was Piastri. Got a little block there, but did he get blocked? I don't know. It was the chicane, so there's not much that the McLaren could have done. Whole Mercedes team needs to retire. Why? Alonso in last how? He didn't set a time. Alonso didn't set a competitive time. Can't believe it, Leclerc P2 on mediums. Yeah, I was telling you guys, watch out for those Ferraris. So you should have listened. You called me crazy. You said all kinds of derogatory stuff. What do you do for a living? Damn, what kind of question is that, dude? Why right now? We're trying to have fun and watch Formula One. You gotta bum me out like that. You should broadcast the Indy 500 like you do with this. I'm afraid I can't because I don't know shit about the Indy 500. I watch it, but I'm completely lost 80% of the time. I need someone to tell me what to do. So the only we've thought about expanding, the racing statistics universe, but there's not another motorsport that I am comfortable with enough to talk about at a professional level, like with this one. So as much as I love watching other forms of motorsport, I am not comfortable enough to commentate on them. And also because I like watching endurance racing, and I love you guys, but I'm not going to be here for 8, 12, 24 hours. I got some stuff to do. Well, the 6 hours of Spa ended up lasting like 9 hours. Yeah. Hamilton free practice, not bad, just bad at quali. Well, he actually was struggling in practice, with balance and everything. Did Sargent get a penalty or something? No. Oh, no, his time got deleted then. Looks like. Yeah, looks like his time was deleted. So, P19 for Alonso. What happened to Alonso? Yeah, we don't know. We'll have to see. Looks like he wasn't able to set another time. I don't know why. Sainz and Gasly same time. I have to check back on you on that. With you on that. Maybe you could watch all the Indy 500 races in YouTube archives. Yeah, no, I mean, I've been watching the Indy 500 since what was it, 2017? And it's fun, but I just don't know enough about the sport as a whole to commentate on it. And honestly, I'm good. I don't think I want to either, because I like to watch some races, here and there, while doing other stuff, while chatting it up with friends, while commentating it with other people. So it's yeah, it's also, a thing that I like to do. Like, you guys like to watch Formula One while cooking, while, doing some other stuff. I also like to, watch some endurance races, IMSA, whatever, while having breakfast, chatting with friends. Uh, the other day, I started watching Laguna Seca in the mall. So it's a lot of preparation that I have to do, and it takes a lot of time to do this. And with longer races, it takes even more. Hamilton asking, where is everyone? Because Q2 is underway and Russell, Hamilton, and Albon are out. Fan of Toyota? No, not really. I'm a big, big fan of Cadillac, Peugeot as well. I used to like Banwall. Those cars are gone now. Um, the Ferrari looks so good, so good. But then perhaps one of the privateer Porsches. Yeah, it's a lot of options. Not the Alpines, of course. Cadillac is the best sounding. Oh yeah, WEC or IMSA. I mean, the WEC's got the 24 hours of Le Mans, so it wins. It wins with that. It's not even a competition then. Oh shit. There are some F1 drivers that race in the Indy 500 in the 80s and 90s, like Mario Andretti, Nigel Mansell, Jack Villeneuve, many more. Yeah, there are drivers. I mean, last Indy 500 was won by Marcus Ericsson. Remember Sauber's Marcus Ericsson? That guy. Alonso out-qualified Sargent. Hell yeah. Facts. At least my Florida brother is consistently bad. Yes, consistency is key in Formula One racing. Verstappen, Perez, Hülkenberg are now out on track as well. Have you ever met an F1 driver? No, I have not. I think Ericsson hit us. Yes, I think so as well. Thought this was an F1 channel interested in your personal life. We're talking about Marcus Ericsson, dude. How is that my personal life? Anyway, yeah, no time said so far. Not that type of consistency. Who do you want to meet? There's only one guy who I would love to meet. Well, I mean, I would love to meet anyone, but there's a few guys that I would not, rather not. But there's one guy that I would cry if I saw, and you guys know who that is. Okay, Russell sets the only times so far, so that's P1 immediately. Hamilton's gonna be coming across the line shortly. He goes P1 ahead of his teammate. Who would have thought? And now that's Albon across the line. That's going to be P3. Okay. That's 3,000ths of a second between Hamilton and Russell. 3,000ths. Damn. That's pretty much the same time. Purple Sector 1 and Purple Sector 2 for Verstappen, of course. Sainz, Piastri, Leclerc, and Norris are coming out now. If Stroll makes Q3, I will put my entire bank account on black. I don't know what that means, but if you were to put your entire bank account on super chats, that would be greatly appreciated. I wouldn't complain. I'm kidding, guys. Don't put your entire life savings into YouTube. It's not worth it. I mean, I won't complain, but it's not worth it. Hülkenberg goes third fastest ahead of Hamilton and Russell as Perez goes second and Verstappen sets the fastest time so far. F1 2024 WEC season does indeed have some ex-F1 drivers like Buemi, Kobayashi, De Vries, Giovinazzi, Kubica, etc. Yes. Well, Giovinazzi actually won the 24 Hours of Le Mans last year. Antonio Giovinazzi, that same one. Last year was the year of the shit F1 driver, you know? Antonio Giovinazzi, Marcus Ericsson. I think Kubica also won in LMP2. Now we don't have LMP2 anymore. He's racing with Ferrari, the yellow Ferrari. Looks so good. But he was with Team WRT with LMP2. Anyway, Sainz comes across the line, goes 7th fastest. That's the slowest time so far. Oh no, he's just started his fast lap. I'm sorry about that. Stroll domination, yes. Stroll domination could bore fans, Hamilton says. Let's see, Gasly's going to be the next driver. No, Stroll. Stroll's going to be the next driver to come across the line. He goes 6th fastest, ahead of Alex Albon. Let's see, Gasly now is looking quite decent. Where can he slot in? P6, ahead of Stroll. Ocon up next. He goes slower than Gasly. Sainz, Piastri, Leclerc, Ricciardo, and Norris are up next. Imagine Stroll and Sargent domination. Damn. Oh, that Sainz up into 2nd place. Is that still on the... Yeah, no, that's on the softs now. Piastri goes 2nd fastest right now. Leclerc across the line. He sets the fastest time so far by 0.5 of a second, a little bit over that. Ricciardo is going to be coming across the line next. He goes up into 6th ahead of Hülkenberg. Norris up into P4 right now. Yuki Tsunoda with a purple first sector, Yuki. Purple first sector for Yuki. Across the line, he goes 2nd ahead of Verstappen. Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Almost 8 minutes to go to the end of this session, and that's the first set of runs done and dusted. Russell, Sargent, Russell, Gasly, Ocon, Stroll, and Albon are all in the elimination zone right now. Alonso, who's that? There's no Alonso racing today. Seven minutes left in Q2. Yes, Yuki ain't making sushi. What is that? Why would he be making sushi? Oh, well, because he wants to be a chef. Yes, of course. That is... Everyone, remember when was it? Last year? 2 years ago? Everyone was asked, what's your dream? And they all were like, to become Formula 1 world champion. Become Formula 1 world champion. Become Formula 1 world champion. And Yuki said to open a restaurant. Okay, then. Well, that's good to know, Yuki. Because he's cooking. Oh, damn. Okay, I completely missed that one. Tsunoda needs to get that second Red Bull seat. I honestly think Tsunoda needs to be on that needs to get on that second Aston Martin. Stewards watching track limits for the RBs. Yes, stewards are watching track limits for everyone. Yeah, it seems like Aston Martin are not improving on that second part of the season, and they may be looking towards the next year's car sooner rather than later. Watching this because my sister banned me from the TV. Good to have you, Daniel. Thank you so much for your donation. Maybe we should have your your sister ban you from the TV more often, so you are able to come here and hang with us. Why did she ban you from the TV? I think because she wanted to watch something else. Second part of the season, we only had 6 out of 24 races. Damn. Really? Damn. We're almost. Damn. Damn. We're almost halfway into the year and we've only done 6 races? Still got 18 to go? When's that gonna happen? Okay, so we got Monaco next week. Then nothing. Then Canada. Then nothing. And then a triple header of Spain. With sprint. Oh no. Spain. Then sprint Austria. Then Britain. Then nothing. That's the 6 hours of Sao Paulo. Then it's Hungarian Grand Prix back to back with Spa, and then it's nothing until the 24th, and it's gonna be a busy second half of the year. Oh no, it's not. Okay, well, I don't even know when we're gonna finish this season. I don't think we've got that many races to go. But I mean, if you say so, damn. It'll fly by. Don't worry. So people are starting to come out for their second runs here. That is Ocon, Gasly, Russell, Albon, Hamilton, and Hülkenberg. Hey chavales, ¿a qué hora empieza? La carrera mañana. Ahora estamos en la Quali. Que queda terminar la Q2 y la Q3 después en un rato. 8th of December is the last race if I'm correct. Yes, but we still have like 18 races to go. That's a lot. That's a lot of races. Well, we'll figure it out, I guess, as we go on. Can you speak Italian? No, I can't. I cannot speak Italian. But yes, everyone is coming out for their out laps right now. Ocon is the first driver to start their fast lap. Where is Fernando? Who's Fernando? We're almost half a year now. What do you mean 18? What? Yeah, how many races have we done so far? Honestly, I've forgotten. We are 7 races in out of 24. That's a lot of races. We still have to go. Is this the last session? No, we still have Q3 to go. And no way Hamilton about to be out-qualified by Daniel Rick well in a Mercedes. Yeah. Fernando has retired. Yes, pretty much, Kisa. Definitely skipping races as Meow, I guess. Yeah. I may have to do that as well. Depends on how hard university is on me. Last year, I got my thesis, everything to do. Already getting stressed thinking about it. Ocon goes up into P8. Let's see, Gasly only improved slightly on his time, still P14. Russell's going to be coming across the line next. Russell right now is in P12. He moves up into P6. Norris has just now started his fast lap. Let's see, Hamilton goes right behind his teammate P7 right there. Let's see, Hülkenberg up into P6 ahead of both of the Mercedes. Damn. Nico, you're on fire, dude. Let's see, Stroll up next. Verstappen has just started a fast lap. Strolls in P15, comes across the line, P13. So that's as much as I think he's going to be able to do. 20 seconds left to the end of qualifying. Ricardo, he is 12th. He goes 9th, ahead of Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz is the next one. Well, no, not the next one to be coming across the line, but he's got a yellow first sector. Piastri is coming through the final corner right now. Piastri comes in. Piastri comes in from P4. Carlos Sainz across the line. P6 ahead of Nico Hülkenberg. Now it's Norris and Ocon. Are they going to be coming in or crossing the line? Norris crosses the line. He goes up into third place. Ocon is up next. He comes into the pits. Leclerc is now going to be crossing the line. He improves slightly on his time. P1 for now. Yuki Tsunoda, P2. Pierre Gasly comes in. Max Verstappen, he has to come across the line, or yes, he does. And goes fastest, of course, by a 10th and a half. Both of the Mercedes come in. So does Nico Hülkenberg. Sergio Perez is in the elimination zone right now with a yellow first sector. Let's see what he can do. Comes across the line. He's not through. Perez is out. Perez is out. So far, my predictions are not that far off, honestly. The only one from the top 10 that is not here that I predicted is Perez has been swapped by Nico Hülkenberg and Alonso by Ricardo. But yeah, I said, guys, I told you the Toro Rossos are looking really good in quali pace. I told you guys. You guys didn't listen. You guys should listen to me more often, you know? I told you so. My prediction is screwed up by Checo. Yeah, you should have listened to me. Oof, 4/10s. Really? That far off? No. It was 1500ths of a second that he was off by. Yeah, 4/10s from his teammate, perhaps. No, a bit more, actually. 5.5 seconds to 5.5 tenths to his teammate. Ricardo the GOAT. Meanwhile, Tsunoda's in P3. Ricardo has woken up. Meanwhile, Tsunoda's in P3, and it's Tsunoda. It's not even like Leclerc. Sainz to Red Bull confirmed. Yeah, honestly, I would love to see Sainz going to Audi now that the rumors are back up. So, Perez, Ocon, Stroll, Albon, and Gasly are out in the second part of qualifying as we are close to starting the third and final part of this session to finally get an answer to who's going to be starting on pole position for this Imola Grand Prix. We won't hear any more Max is washed. Yeah. We're doing your thesis in. Well, it's actually quite interesting. It's a British bias in the coverage of Formula One. That's my thesis. I gotta start, but I've got a lot of stuff lined up already. I gotta start writing it. That's the biggest thing. But I've got a lot of articles, a lot of stuff already lined up, some text and everything. But I gotta start writing. Good luck for thesis defense. Well, I'm not in Britain, so it shouldn't be any problem. Wait, that's so cool, actually. Thank you. Use ChatGPT. No. So thesis is basically one long callout for Crofty and Martin Brundle. Actually, I'm going to be using those two as examples of what good press coverage is. Because I'm also going to be talking about biases in the sport, in the coverage of the sport worldwide. There's biases in Germany, there's biases in Italy, there's biases in Mexico, in Spain, of course, as well. But, since I've got to focus on something, I'm going to focus on Britain, since that's where Formula One is from, pretty much. And I'm going to be using the periods between 2007 and 2024 for obvious reasons. And yeah, I'm going to be focusing a little bit on Alonso and the press, because that's got a lot of stuff, I can speak about that for weeks. So I think I'll do good. I gotta write 40 pages, I think. Then yeah. My intention is to finish it by early next year. Lots of material there. Oh yes. Oh yes. Um mirror.co.uk, The Sun, a lot of outlets there are giving me a lot of material to work with. How do you collect primary data for your thesis? Googling, a lot of Googling and prior knowledge. I mean, yeah, you gotta know to know what to look for. And also, there's a lot of text that I'm talking that I'm looking about that I'm looking through about journalism and media coverage and biases in coverage and a lot of stuff. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Is it qualitative or quantitative research? Qualitativo, quantitativo? Oh, I got it written down. I forgot the difference. But it's definitely an exploratory search. I'm listening to Alonso right now, sorry. Oh, damn. Okay, so Alonso said he set this fastest time possible in the first lap of qualifying, but with a lot of fuel on. And then they had to stop for a known issue with the car for that end of Q1. The problem is still unknown. Let's hope that it races tomorrow. Is this for a master's degree? 40 pages is kind of wild. No, it's for a bachelor's. Is this for your degree or master? Yeah, it's for my degree. Okay, well, that's yeah. I was listening to Alonso. Um, yeah. Most important is you stick your problem statement. If you manage to respond to it, then it goes smooth. Yeah, I also got my thesis director, my thesis coordinator, whatever you want to call it. It's a teacher that I've had. It's a professor that I've had a few times through the years, and yeah, he says that he thinks that it could be a super interesting subject. And I'm also doing some field work. I'm also sending out some, I should be actually sending them out today, some uh surveys about Formula One and Formula One bias. I'm going to be sending them to journalists that I know, content creators that I haven't talked to in a while, but I hope that they respond to me, like, I don't know, Tom or Josh Rebel, those guys. Um, yeah, we haven't spoken in a while, but I think those guys are cool, so they shouldn't have a problem. And yeah, let's. They're gonna allow me to gather some information about what is the perception of the bias and everything, and how it can be, dialed in. Okay, Hulkenberg, Verstappen, Norris are out on track. The Ferraris are coming out next. Thesis supervisor. There we go. Yeah, here it's called the thesis director. So that's why I said that. I used to be a visiting lecturer in one of those business schools in Mauritius, lecturing MBA course. Okay. What's your major? I thought it was engineering. No, 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 no. Uh, it's journalism. British bias? Yes, most teams in the UK, lots of UK journalists and commentators, and natural bias. Of course, yeah, that's why there's a lot of stuff to touch on there. But it's not all. It's not a generalization. That's something that I gotta make clear. It's not everyone. There's a lot of sort of very good journalists. There's a lot of very good media outlets, but there is also a lot of rubbish there. Was it true that you don't have to practice for 6 hours in Spain to get your driver's license exam? I have no idea, dude. I'm suffering from engineering. Yeah, I know. It's really tough. My brother's studying engineering. He's he's not having a good time. Mechanical engineering. Okay, Verstappen gets a purple first sector, steals every purple mini sector away from Nico Hulkenberg, of course. He's the driver who's going to be setting his time first there, ahead of Verstappen, Norris, and Tsunoda. Nine minutes left to the end of the session. Max Verstappen is... Oh, well, Nico Hulkenberg says the fastest time. It's going to be quickly overtaken by Max Verstappen. Are you going to be a commentator because you already got a good start doing this? Thank you. I would love to. I'm not going to be a journalist. I'm studying journalism, but I honestly don't know if I want to be a journalist. Commentator would be sweet. I love doing this, but yeah, I'm thinking to go more into the corporate side of communications. Anyway, Norris up into second place ahead of Nico Hulkenberg. Yuki Tsunoda is going to be coming up next across the line. Alongside Oscar Piastri, yeah, that's going to be behind. Let's see Yuki Tsunoda, what time he can set as he comes across the line. He goes faster than Nico Hulkenberg and is up into third place. Oscar Piastri right now is coming up next. Norris has got purple second and third sector. Damn, Piastri steals the purple third sector. Away goes third fastest, though. He is 0.2 of a second behind Piastri, behind Norris. They're behind his teammate P3 for Oscar Piastri. As Carlos Sainz is coming across the line next. He gets only fourth, only the fourth fastest time. Charles Leclerc is the next one. He sets the third fastest time, so slower than Verstappen and Norris. What does purple mean? Fastest overall. As long as the corporation you work for allows you to stay as our commentator, I wish you well. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. It all depends on whether if I want to continue with this or not. I think that's a big factor. Verstappen comes into the pits, and that is Ricardo not setting a time so far. So we've got Verstappen topping the timing sheets, provisional pole positions, and this is Q3, ahead of Lando Norris, Charles Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, Carlos Sainz, Nico Russell, almost said. George Russell, Yuki Tsunoda, Lewis Hamilton, and Nico Hulkenberg in P9. P10, Daniel Ricciardo, no time set so far. He's not even out on track yet. 7 minutes left to go to the end of the session as everyone is coming back in. Kaito asks, are you getting paid? What difference would that make if you knew or not? What does S1, S2, and S3 mean? Sector 1, Sector 2, and Sector 3. Those are the parts in which the track is divided. It's always 3 sectors. You'll ask him for his opinion, then bash him when he says something, he can get some help. Yeah, it's fine. I don't take it personally. Sometimes I can get a little, carried away, so it helps. It helps. Everything helps. You guys are the best. Do you get paid to write the thesis? Oh yeah, no, I don't. I gotta pay for that. What is yellow and red? They are 2 colors. Both found in the Ferrari logo. What happened to Alonso? Seems like I'm gonna say this for the last time. He had set a good lap at the first part of qualifying, but he was with a full fuel tank. By the time the fuel got depleted enough to go for a fast lap, he ran out of track, and then the team told him to come in for an unknown problem. So they don't even know what's going on. They told him he was going to be safe, but he was not going to be safe. He was P19 at the moment. Yeah. Hockenheimring or Sepang? Which one would you like to see back on the calendar? Both are absolutely fantastic tracks. Fantastic tracks. This is more personal preference because there's honestly no right answer to this question. I would like to see Hockenheim back, but because I like Hockenheim a lot, even though Sepang maybe perhaps a little bit, it's equally as loved, but I have a personal bias, of course, like I was saying. Then yeah, I like Hockenheim. I would love to see them racing there again. Hockenheim 2019, I think, was one of the best races that we've had in modern Formula One. So that's also a plus. Okay, 3.5 minutes to go. Everyone is coming out right now. But Sepang is more chaotic and unpredictable. Hockenheim is also unpredictable. Sepang is very wide. I don't know how that would fare with the new cars. Honestly, I like them both. I really do. Um, I mean, I would take either of them over Miami and Vegas. Kubica got his point. Yes, 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 yes. His point in Hockenheim. That was so good. That was such a good race. Race circuits better than street circuits. Oh, that's never been a point of discussion. I won the 1967 calendar back. Okay, well, now we gotta check that out. 1967 F1 calendar. Okay, let's go. South Africa, Monaco, Dutch Grand Prix, Zandvoort, Spa, Bugatti Circuit of Le Mans, Silverstone, Nürburgring, Mosport Park, the Canadian Grand Prix, then Monza, Watkins Glen, and Madalena Michuca. It's pretty good. Feel that's a bit too few races to yeah. I was really happy when we had 18 races. I think that was the best number. 19 it's also good, but 18 is a number that I would like to have, a race every 2 weeks. Makes us miss the sport. Not a lot of filler street circuits. No sprint races. Okay, Carlos Sainz is going to be starting his fast lap right now, the first driver to do so. No, it's not. Ricardo and Hulkenberg have already started them. I'm sorry. Nordschleife. No, the Nordschleife is not a good racetrack for F1. Definitely not. Yes, that was 2019 Hockenheim Liafon GTR. It was also the weekend that his daughter was born. That was super sweet. What a good year, 2019. My God. Okay, Hülkenberg sets the 9th fastest time. Cannot improve a lot there. Ricardo's going to be coming up next. He is improving, actually. Let's see what he can do. Oh, well, because he hadn't set a time before. Yeah. Okay, across the line he goes. He goes up 2 places ahead of Hamilton. Okay, who's up next? Who's up next? It'll be Carlos Sainz. Cannot find anything there. P5 still for him. New purple first sector for Verstappen. Leclerc not improving on the first sector, not improving on the third sector, stays third fastest. Max Verstappen improving on the first sector. Let's see what he can do on the second. It seems like it's going to be that way as well. He's going to steal the purple second from Leclerc. Let's see as he comes through. Yes, he does. Verstappen's coming through the chicane of 14-15. P16, P16, turn 16, turn 17. Russell across the line, Hamilton across the line. So P8 for Hamilton ahead of Ricciardo, P6 for Russell ahead of Tsunoda, and Max Verstappen. Lando Norris comes across the line. E2, Piastri though has got a purple second sector, so hold your horses. Nico Hülkenberg is going to be coming in right now. Let's see. Oscar Piastri. What can he do? What can he find? Not a good ending to the third sector. He goes second ahead of Norris. P2 though, still really good. P2 and P3 for McLaren. So Verstappen gets pole position ahead of Piastri, Norris, Leclerc, Sainz, and it's Russell, Tsunoda, Hamilton, Ricciardo, and Hülkenberg. Okay. Well, that was a session and a half. That was an interesting qualifying session. Really had a good time. It was good. It was fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the coverage, make sure to drop a like on the stream. It helps us out a ton. If you are new here and you've enjoyed what we do, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We are here every single race weekend for every single session. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you all tomorrow for the race, same time as always. So 15 minutes before the start, we'll start chit-chatting. And yeah, I'm gonna go eat something because I'm pretty hungry. Yeah, goodbye.